Okay, welcome back to some more Midnight Hunt Draft. So, let's see, I haven't seen this rare before. So it's like understated, or overstated, undercosted, and then they get something in return, then it grows. Vengeful Strangler also seems reasonable. I guess we can try the rare. This seems fine. Giving them a 1/1. Like, if you actually combine this with removal to where it grows pretty quickly, it does seem like it could be pretty good. And giving them a 1/1 isn't nothing, but it's not terrible. Let's see, which one is this? Creature dies. Then you get to turn it into this, you attack, and then you get to reanimate small creatures. I guess in a deck that's trying to sack a lot, this is actually quite good, and I guess white-black is that. I've been pretty impressed with Arrogant Outlaw. If I wanted to stay in color, I guess we can just go ahead and take Survivor and see where we go from there. I've been very happy with Trapper. Commando's also pretty good, it seems. There aren't a ton of artifacts and enchantments running around, but there are some, for sure. There's 2 enchantment removals, for instance. Ritual Guardian I've also liked, but I think I'd take Trapper first. I do think Flame Channeler is quite good as well. I think we'll take the Trapper. Another Join the Dance is interesting to see, at least. If this did end up being black-white sack, that's probably where Unruly Mob is at its best, but I don't really want to spend this high a pick on it. You should just be able to get one of these if you're in the deck that wants it. This is like the weird, like, self-ramp, probably. So I could see an argument that Join the Dance is just the right thing to take. Otherwise, you're taking, like, Arrogant Outlaw. And I'm not really sure that black has exactly been flowing, so maybe we'll speculate on Join the Dance. Another Join the Dance. Siege Zombie in a go-wide deck is probably pretty good, and I think probably the black-white sack deck is a go-wide deck. We could also just take another Join the Dance or a Cathar Commando. Yeah, I don't think that I want to go in on black right now. It hasn't been super flowing, so I think I just want to take something non-committal. Like, also, Ardent Elementalist is pretty good, but I have no red at the moment. So maybe we just take another Join the Dance. The Sacred Fire is reasonable, but not really meshing with what we have going here. Maybe I should have just taken the Commando instead of going in more on green. We've just seen several go by, which seemed like a decent signal. If we wanted to take a card that fit in Selesnya, like, we're not taking Flare, I don't think. So I think we take one of these. Maybe we take Path, just because it allows us to potentially splash something easier if we end up going that direction. What do I think about Sanctifier? I guess we even still have the option of being Boros, too, since we've now seen several Sacred Fires go by. We also have, like, the Burn here. Maybe we go ahead and speculate on this. I don't like how much speculation I've had to do. So Dawnheart Warden's coming back. Seems like probably a good sign. Plus there's a Candlegrove Witch, which I do think is one of, like, the key commons for this deck, and a Search Party Captain. The white here is actually really good. Okay, so we're taking one of these. The question is, how sure am I that I want the green? I think this is probably solid enough that it's worth speculating on. Blessed Defiance, 2/0 lifelink. When it dies into a spirit token. We could also just take the wolf. Probably just take the wolf. I don't think we want any of this. There is some interesting stuff here late. For instance, Seize the Storm is a good payoff card in blue-red. And Arrogant Outlaw I also think is reasonable. I don't... Well, you know what? I was about to say we'll just take that in case, but I guess it's more likely that we would need the Jack-o'-lantern. Ritual Guardian this late I think is a good sign. I don't know how likely it is I'm going to want Unruly Mob. I probably don't, so we'll just take the kind of mediocre trick. Okay, so I think we're off the black. Open Siphon Insight. Not super excited about that. I think this is good if you can get it in your yard. White-green is not going to be the best for getting it into the yard, though. It's probably still okay, though, right? Survivor is definitely not as good when I'm not sacking things as well. So that is something to keep in mind. I guess Candle Trap is okay, but I think I'd rather take this and see. Honestly, if I'm going to be white-green base and I already have a path, I'd probably splash the Sacred Fire. Oh no, first Candlegrove Witch, actually. Interestingly, we do also have this Fleshtaker here. Is it possible that I actually want to maybe go in on that? So let's see, we didn't pass a lot of black. It's possible that we get black from the left right here. I'm giving up a Candlegrove Witch to speculate on the Fleshtaker. The Fleshtaker does make Beggar and Survivor quite a bit better. Okay. Another Fleshtaker. So let's just go ahead and take that. Join the dance if you can cast it would be pretty good because it gives a lot of sack fodder for things like Fleshtaker. Maybe we're splashing the black? Fleshtaker isn't an ideal splash, but it's also not the worst. Like, this is the type of card that you would like to go to cast on curve. Wow, a third one? And I think we just take it. But, like, it is still potentially impactful late. So it's not the worst thing ever if you're late casting it. Do we have any Loyal Griff synergies? Like, we're probably taking it regardless, but... I mean, you can bounce this back to play it on the bad side. I don't think you're very interested in that. Not really, but it's still the best card here. Like, it might even just be the best card overall. Like, it's much better than the Sanctifier, I would say. Cursive Silence, not really what we want here. Kind of a late Flame Channeler, but we're kind of off it. I think here we take the Celestis Sanctifier. Because, I mean, really the only other thing that you could be taking is, like, Crossroads Candle Guide. Which I don't think is what we want. Yeah, so, I mean, you can definitely get Sanctifiers, but I'm not upset having it. I don't really want another one. What do I think about Moonsilver Key? Like, I don't think it's very good. But, if I am trying to splash, maybe it's okay. It is colorless fixing. So I guess we can take it. So, I got 3 Fleshtakers this direction, but, like, no other black. Is it possible that somehow I'm, like, the only nearby white-black drafter, but everybody else is cutting it for other reasons? I guess. It doesn't seem super likely. Maybe actually this is more likely. I don't think we're going to need any of this. So we also have like the Jack-o'-lantern for some colorless fixing, which is potentially interesting. Fateful Absence. Yeah, I'm super in on that. I would have been happy with just the Candlegrove Witch, honestly. Yeah, let's take Absence. What is Dualcraft Trainer? Oh, right, Covenanted Double Strike. That's pretty decent. It's also possible that I take the Defenestrate, even though I'm not exactly sure what my other color is, which is a little bit unfortunate. Because I don't have a ton of removal right now. Nah, I think we'll take the Trainer. I'm not certain enough of the black. So here we get our Candlegrove Witch. Search Party Captain, I think is what we want here. Homestead Courage might be okay in this deck. So right now, I guess I'm looking at... Do you splash this? It is a good go-wide payoff. Like, even if you just play this, if you have Coven right then and you have a bunch of tokens, then you get the benefit immediately. So it's a possibility. I don't know if this deck wants Homestead Courage, but I mean, I will take it. And probably even play it, because I want to see how it is. I don't really want another Unruly Mob. But there's really nothing else to take. Gosh, I don't really feel like this came together that well. And then we're kind of just missing some more. Dawnheart is fixing. But I don't obviously really want to splash for the fixing. So now we have like 3 good white cards. I think we just take another Search Party Captain. It's possible that Morning Patrol is the right choice. Just take the Captain though. I think this deck should be able to get a good discount on it. Another Ritual Guardian. This could be a deck where Bramble Armor is okay. The equip cost is so big though. I think we just take the Guardian. What do I think about Hedge Witch's Mask? I mean, I think I'm good on creatures, so I guess we'll take it and see how things look afterwards. So maybe we're base green and we splash the 3 Fleshtakers? That seems bad. I think you splash the Join and the Dawnheart. That means you can't really use the Rejuvenator. I don't think you want multiple Unruly Mobs. Oh, I don't know, maybe. You do have 3 Fleshtakers, so you can kind of control when it happens. This deck is sketchy. We're missing top end for sure. I don't even know if Slaughter Specialist is good in this deck. We have very little removal, so it would have to be stuff dying in combat. And I'm kind of unconvinced about that. So maybe we take out the Slaughter Specialist. We put in... We could put in Moonsilver. So we're at 16 creatures, but we have a super low curve, so I probably even want to cut a land. So this gives us 2 slots, with which, if I wanted a creature, I could bring back the Slaughter Specialist. I could bring in the Moonsilver Key. We're at 16 creatures. I probably want to bring in a creature. So among the creatures, really the only options are another Unruly Mob or a Slaughter Specialist. I don't think Slaughter Specialist is going to be great here, so I guess we bring in Unruly Mob. And then we could bring in a trick like Blessed Defiance. Does give us good sack. I think it's probably better than Mask, so let's like bring that in. And let's see, we have Jack-o'-lantern. So these are okay late. I'd much rather play these on curve. So if I want to do that, I probably need something like these are probably reversed. And then this gives me an extra source, 4 forests, or 4 green sources. Yeah, I guess. 5 is kind of low. Like, could I get 6, make this 2, and then that's like 3 sources? Of course, this is like a one-time source. Maybe we play Moonsilver instead? This is so much mana. This really doesn't seem good. Or an artifact with a mana ability. So, this can actually fetch Jack-o'-lantern? Like, does that make it good? I don't think so, but gosh, I'm really not sure what to do here. Maybe it's one fewer swamp and an extra forest. So maybe we were at, what, 17 creatures. I could play the Moonsilver instead of the Jack-o'-lantern. Because, like, one-shot mana is not really what I want here. If I had, like, one splash card or something, that would be one thing, but maybe what we do is play both. Don't play the Blessed Defiance. Actually, I think I like Blessed Defiance more than Homestead Courage. I think. It works nicer with the sack. So we do this, and then drop this down, this up. Okay. This is very dodgy mana. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. I should have just tapped it. I don't actually think they have a trick, but okay. I should have just tapped it. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just play this. It's kind of late. I guess next turn now I can like play the Survivor and have the sack up. Dawnhard Wardens, but they don't have Coven, so they don't have an attack. Okay, who wants to bet that they're going to get Coven this turn? They aren't, actually. They have gained a lot of life. Okay, so what do we want to do? So we could play another Fleshtaker and have tap. Doesn't seem amazing. I could have tap and sack and have 1 mana left, which does nothing, because we're not going to need double sack. So I guess we just do this. Okay, no attacks. They don't have Coven still. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap, I guess, Wardens. Let's see, I would have Coven. So I guess we do this. That's going to give double strike. So I attack here. This is like a 4/4 double striker. Yeah, okay. Is it possible they have like Sun Gold Barrage? Don't want that. Don't want that. They do not have Sun Gold Barrage. Candle Trap that does make sense. Because otherwise I could just bring the Trapper back and start looping. I do have Loyal Griff and they don't have Coven right now. I think what we want to do is just attack with the Double Strike Fleshtaker. I actually don't have Coven anymore. Oh, right, I don't have Coven anymore. Well, I guess I could sack pre-comp. Well, no, that doesn't really do anything, does it? I guess I could Loyal Griff right now. That would still not give me Coven. I can't get Coven unless I sack right now. Do I want to sack right now? Not really. I guess I could sack the other Fleshtaker. Other than I still don't have Coven. Okay, what we can do is we flash this, bounce the Avenger, then one of these guys sacks the other Fleshtaker. Join the dance is fine. Now I have Coven. So we go to combat, give you double strike, and attack here. Do I want to maybe attack there? They'd have to put literally everything in front of it and take 8. I don't think I do. I don't think I have to. Okay. Silver Bolt. Okay. Still fine with join the dance, but might as well gain the life. Okay. If I play Bereaved Survivor, I don't have enough to do everything I want. So I guess we just play Join the Dance, and then we attack with everything. And then we play Bereaved Survivor now. This is CM's or mana value 2. Okay. They still oddly don't have Coven. That's weird. We play Dawnheart. Then I have 3 mana left. Yeah, that's fine. Go to combat. Attack. Here and here for sure. Let's go to attack with these. Yeah, okay. Don't want that. Okay, and then we just play this. Okay, so we have Avenger back again. Avenger can bring back the Fleshtaker or the Trapper. Candlegrove Witch finally gives him Coven. They had to work a while for that. I think we trade here. Sanctifier doesn't do much for me here. What we can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we... Well, I haven't played a land. Although I've scryed a ton to the bottom. I guess I still go ahead and do it. Go get a... I guess I can get the Jack-o'-lantern, actually. Well, no, because the thing that I'm about to do requires that I get a land. So we do that, because I need to have this mana up. Go to combat, attack, attack, attack. And bring back Fleshtaker, please. Yeah, okay. They have gained a lot of life. Okay, so they're theoretically off Coven for now. Okay. So we go to combat and attack here, here, here. Do I need to eat anything? Not really. Play the Sanctifier and end the turn. I don't think Harvest Tide really changes anything. I'll totally trade the Sanctifier for the Wardens, so I don't think they'll do it. Yeah, okay. Okay, combat time. Attack, attack, attack. Could have dealt another 6 if I'd wanted to. Put 1 into the graveyard. Very well. These Fleshtakers are really doing a ton of work. I guess let's just play this right now so that I have additional sack fodder should I need it. Combat it up. They're gonna have to block some stuff. Okay, so they're essentially at 8, and I can sack all of this to do an 8. So they actually have to block both Fleshtakers. Plus a Defiance, yeah, I'll take that, I guess. And then you need to get bigger, but I kind of want to keep Coven. 3, 2, so yeah, we'll actually leave the 1/1 and sack the Sanctifier instead. They have Sungol Barrage. That would definitely be the thing that is the worst for me right now. Loyal Griff. Yeah, okay. That's not such a big deal. I mean, they are gaining a ton of life. Okay, so now we still have Coven. They replay that. They went up in life, which sucks. Wow, okay. So let's say that they have nothing. I attack and then sack everything to the Fleshtaker. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's exact. Okay. Assuming they have nothing, of course. Don't really. Well, actually, that's not the worst. I have enough mana to... Well, I think I can do better, right? I think I can do better. Okay, so let's assume that they have nothing. They don't seem to be getting priority. So right now they're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go ahead... Wait, no, cancel. Let's move it around. Sack you. That's fine. So that's 8, 9, 10. I guess I should have... Okay, and then we Blessed Defiance the Griff. And hit for exact. Okay. Whew. So, all white mana. This isn't great, but I guess we keep it. Like, assuming Unruly Mob can attack, then we have Search Party Captain on 3. Which is something. That did work out. We didn't find a land, though. That's okay. I found a different kind of land. This actually does give me double strike. Guess we'll just play it safe. It's like you could put it on Unruly Mob to potentially trade. Gosh, Dualcraft Trainer is pretty good. I'm really glad that I took this instead of Defenestrate. They have nothing relevant in their yard? No, they don't. Okay, so we will go to combat, give you double strike, and attack. I mean, this has first strike, so they could have Cathartic Pyre. Gosh, I've already done so much damage. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. I know that it's going to make it harder to snipe that, but if they just play the turn, or like use this for their turn, then I don't think I actually care. I guess we are just going to attack. Okay, so they do have that. Makes that a 3/3. Oh, it got exiled. I thought I was going to at least make Unruly Mob better. Oh wait, are we still in main phase? Oh. Surprised they let me do that. In that case, do I need to change any of my plans? Not really. So yeah, I think we just attack here. And then play a new Ritual Guardian. And then we can get the Archivist now. Archivist doesn't come back. Okay. So then this gives me the ability to cast Fleshtaker should I need it, and I might. So interestingly, I actually lost Coven. But we'll get it back. So we play Fleshtaker. Oh, I actually can't do everything, can I? I was gonna like sack the beggar, but that doesn't actually really help me. So I guess I just play Trapper for the purposes of getting... No, let's go ahead and play the Fleshtaker. I just want to leave the 1-up to be able to sack. I was thinking I'd be able to like play the beggar and then sack immediately, but... Okay, go to combat, get lifelink, and attack with everybody. Okay, so they do that. I go ahead and sack the trapper. Another search party? Yeah, I think that's alright. Put on top? No, we're gonna decline. And then these trade. Okay, I think that was fine for me. This is a 3/4. They can flashback stuff. Nothing that they can flashback is relevant to combat, though. So, we just play beggar. And we attack. They have to block here. I sack the beggar, so yeah. I can squeeze through 2 damage. They have cathartic? No, they don't. Okay. That would have been good. Yeah, I'll take swamp. So do that, take 2, go ahead. 1 blocker does stall things for a bit, plus they have this that I know they can use, so they can make this a 3/3 with no trouble. But I can make them have to block. So... yeah, let's just go ahead and play this. Go to combat and attack with both. They're forced to block. I go ahead and sack the other Fleshtaker. Don't want that. Damage happens. And then we get to play you. And draw. I already played a land this turn, right? Okay. I think I already had, so even had I drawn one. So now I have 3 lethal attackers, they have no blockers, and they're having to sack the clues. So they don't have something immediately useful in their hand. They do have 4 cards. Okay. They're still dead though, yeah, okay. So the dodgy mana was definitely hurting me there, but was still able to squeeze by. Of course, I had 2 green cards in my hand, so I had nothing to cast. So this is like, join the dance, beggar. That does give me Coven for Ritual Guardian, so yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, it's not a great curve. So I think what we do is lead with beggar? Eh, probably not. Probably lead with join the dance. Well, they play beggar. So then we'll play Guardian, and then we can play our own beggar to give the Guardian Coven for the attack. Does that change anything? I don't think so. I think we'll just still go with that plan. Okay. Okay, this is the 2/3 that stops burn and makes their burn better. It's not super relevant, I guess. Play that. Attack. So I'm not going to play the beggar. I'm going to leave up 2 sacks in case I need it against their burn. Big ol' 6/5. Okay, so we play beggar. Let's see, if we attack, I could sack 2 things for make this a 6/6. I'd have to sack everything if I wanted to kill the Dread Knight. I'm kind of priced into sacking something though, if I attack. Yeah, I think I still do though. Right now they can't do anything to mess with me. So they block there. Do I actually want to let them... I actually don't know that I even do, because then they're just going to make it a 4... Yeah, I actually think we don't sack anything. So, I probably shouldn't have attacked. But... Gosh, they just have another one? These are awfully big. So I could play it, but then what am I doing? I could play Unruly Mob, join the dance, and have 2 sacks available. Maybe that's okay. Yeah. A little bit more life would be awesome, but I don't have it. So this can be a 3/3 Unruly Mob. It holds them back? No, there's no way. They should totally attack with those. If I get to untap, I'll be in a pretty decent position. Okay. They attack with 1? If you're gonna attack, yeah. If you're gonna attack with 1, you attack with both, right? Okay, go to blocks. You're gonna block here. Sack you. Search party captain. I think I need to do better than that. Like another Fleshtaker would be pretty decent. Candle Grove Witch. We have to do better than that. Okay, so we trade there. This goes up to a 4/4. Gosh. Okay. So, I play a 4/4. He can pump that 3 times. So this can be a 6. Gosh, I don't think I can survive this. I don't think it's possible. These stupid Dread Knights have just ruined my day. Okay, they're gonna full attack. That is really surprising. Huh. Okay, so we block, we chump, block here, here. Huh. That wasn't like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, that's pretty bad though. Let's see. I could flip back if I wanted. So I think I'll have to. So we do this. This is a 3-4. Gosh, if it was a 4-3, I'd be in such a better position. So now it's just a 3-4. Uh-oh. Now you attack. I have to chump. He can make it a 5 for first strike. He doesn't attack with it for real? Oh. Like, I still think I'm probably dead. I'm not sure what I could even draw here. Okay. So, I guess what we can do here is... No, he's just going to make a dumb flyer. Like, I can't even attack. Because he's just going to make a flyer. And I... Okay, so I guess what I have to do is, like, do this. And pass the turn. I have to Sungold Barrage this is the problem. Like, there's nothing else that I can do. So I'll have to, like, chump this or something for a little bit. Of course, there isn't a lot of a little bit, unfortunately, right? Okay, so I just have to chump. I can't do anything better. I'm at 1 is the problem. So now I have to, like, draw... Yeah, okay. I couldn't even think of something I could draw to take care of that. This was a serious problem. Yeah, okay. So I don't have much removal to, like, catch up if they play big stuff. It's like the red-white deck can go underneath me while I stumble a bit. Okay, let's actually just play Fleshtaker. Fleshtaker has good attacks, because I can, like, play the Witch and threaten to sack. Or it can just die. I guess it would have died regardless, even if I had mana up for the sack. So let's just play this then. Nice natural 3 colors. Okay, a 3-2 does hold this back, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just play this. They can't attack that well. This turns into a 4-4. Yeah, so we definitely would prefer that it not flip tonight. They could force it, of course. Of course, it's possible we could just race. Okay, and it's night. We actually drew the right thing, though, to force it back, which is pretty nice. So we join the dance. Play Candle Grove. Okay. So now this becomes a 4. So yeah, we actually have a really good attack here now. Assuming that they're not killing something before Coven. Looks like Coven's happening, so you get double strike. Okay. Now I have a big ol' attack for 12. Okay, that could not have gone too much better. Trespasser says, okay. Okay. So they don't mess up my coven, which is the important thing here. So yeah, I think we just go ahead and kind of do the same thing again. I guess I could also just hit for 6 in the air and not give up anything. That actually seems pretty good. Then do this to keep this stuff from flipping. And end the turn. Dual craft trainer is excellent, actually. Yeah, okay. I go first. So let's see. You don't help. I can't get Coven easily, at all, actually. Okay. So my graveyard's going to be a little bit difficult. I don't think they'll trade that, but let's find out. If they do, I think that's good for me. Yeah, okay. Then we'll play this for the purposes of being close to Coven. Crasher it is. Okay. So I can't get Coven. So perhaps we just played the Survivor and then attack with the Guardian. I don't think they want this trade still, but if they do, then I flip the Survivor. So let's see. Green gives me Coven, and a variety of creatures gives me Coven. Homestead Courage. Okay. Gonna go in a little more on it? No. Okay. Something to give me Coven would be great. That actually does do it. Okay. Not that it's, like, amazing or anything. But we can attack here. And then they don't have great attacks. They're alright. They think they have good attacks. Interesting. They don't have Coven right now. But I think what we're going to do is go to blocks. We're going to block here with the intention of trading that and then take the rest. Both of these flip. Both of them get better. Maybe we actually put that there. Okay. Do they have something to mess with this? Because I have the Griff if they do. Stolen Vitality. So it gets Trample. Three-one Trample. Okay. You have more? You have more. Okay, so I think we play Griff now. Pull you back. and then take a ton. Like, it's a lot. Maybe they've kind of run out of steam, though. That'd be good. I don't have Coven, but I can get Coven if I want it. Right now I'm just bringing back Unruly Mob if I attack here and trade, so that doesn't seem incredible. Huh. If I attack in the air for 4, do I have good things on the... Like this blocks. The Crasher's kind of a problem. Block here. Yeah, I think I can do that. So we're going to get more Chumpers next turn if I need them. So they do have... Oh, they do have... Oh, they don't have Coven. 2-2-2-4. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. So I'm not going to get it. Okay, so we block... No, not there. We block here. We block... Although maybe I actually want that more. Like, we block here. We block here. And we block here. Take 2. If I do that, I actually lose Coven, though. But I have to. Gosh, I was really counting on being able to have that. So we block. Yeah, I wish one of these had been held back, now that I've seen it. Okay. I think we just have to hope that we find something that gives us Coven. We did. Okay. That was very lucky. Okay, so now we definitely attack. Attack. Chump there. Yeah, okay. Because now we go up. And now they're in a lot of trouble. Block there. I don't know the burn to face spells. Okay. Whew. That Join the Dance draw was super clutch. Yeah, this looks pretty good, I guess. I mean, actually we have 2 green cards. I still think I have to keep it, though. This is just what's going to happen in this deck, given that the mana is not so great. And I have 2 good plays in both my main colors. Okay, Fleshtaker it up. So now we just play the Beggar and attack. Shame we can't get the Search Party Captain down, but... It's -2/-2, but they had to do that, so... Yeah, we still just sack this. I don't think I want that. I think I'd rather find green. Okay, Organ Hoarder it is. So let's see, if we play... I'm not exactly sure what to do. We're able to dump this archivist, okay. Huh. So let's see, if we play the survivor and then attack. They can double block it, then I sack the survivor, and it's a big old 2 for 2. Guess that's not even really that good. I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't take that. This turns into what, a 5/6? It's a lot. Okay, 2-3 minutes, and it's daytime. It's potentially interesting, I guess. So I think we play the other Fleshtaker. This is instant? Yeah. Okay. Attack here and see what they do. So if I sack this Fleshtaker, then Survivor flips, and then I can attack with Survivor to bring the Fleshtaker back. Interesting. Okay. They block with everything. So if I were to sack both for... I think maybe we kill... Like, we're definitely killing 2 things. I'm not going to sack both. And then we trade. So I would like to have dead probably this way, right? Gosh, if they have Startle or something, I'm going to get blown out pretty badly. Okay, so that's fine. You go ahead and sack this. That's not what I want. Okay. If I had a little bit more mana, I would have been able to Fateful Absence here and blow them out. Well, I guess it still wouldn't really be a blowout, per se. Oh. Well, that's not what I expected at all. So now they get a 7/7. Okay. I think I actually like that. Now I just still have my Fleshtaker on the board. Yeah, I kind of feel like that was good for me. Okay, so I think what we do now is play the Fleshtaker. We're going to attack. Bring back the other Fleshtaker. They just let that happen? That's excellent for me, I think. Because now I can just play Search Party Captain. Jack-o'-lantern is maybe a little bit late. So, like, I'm taking 9 here. I'm not taking nothing, but then I hit them for a ton on the back swing. This, if they spend the whole time, comes in tapped. This is... Okay, they are able to do that, I guess, if they wanted to untap something, but, like, fake untap something. A 2/2 flying death touch. So yeah, they do still have this, which is kind of annoying. I guess I can try to force them to use it with the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, so go ahead and take that. So now if they want to use it, they have to do it now. And then I can just kill them. Okay. That works too. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and do that. This has to tap to transform, yeah, okay. Actually, oh, you have to bring it back? Oh, that sucks. Huh. I was gonna say I don't really even want to bring back the beggar. Okay, Storm Rider comes in. 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna take him to 1 though, so I think that's fine. If they block one of the 2s, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, they have to do this trade and go to 1. The Dauntless Avenger actually really helped this time. There was a turn that they definitely... I think them actually using the Corpse Cobble, which is an exile, actually was good for me. I think they should have let that trade happen. Okay, they want to loot. But they are facing down, what, 4 lethal attackers with no blockers. This deck has been overperforming. I thought that the mana was going to end up being the death of me, but so far it hasn't been too bad. What do we got? Beggar, Griff, Jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, okay. Jack-o'-lantern. This is, of course, better as a surprise, but I don't think I should just sit and slow roll it. That was a pretty good draw. So now we have, like, the play Beggar, attack with open mana with Fleshtaker turn available. They can't do my... Oh, okay. Well, I can Loyal Griff that, so it's really not that bad. So I guess we just attack and then play both our creatures out. So I'd definitely like to have Jack-o'-lantern snipe one of these if we can. I guess I might want the additional sack fodder. Never know. Both. Okay. So I think what we want to do here is just kill both. And we definitely killed one. I don't even know that we want to kill both. I think we just kill one. And then go ahead and Jack-o'-lantern to take care of the first of these. Of course, with the way that their mana is developed, it's kind of, I guess, unlikely that they're going to have time to do 2 of these, since they're stuck on 2 lands. So doing that maybe doesn't even really help. Okay, locked in a cemetery on that is actually kind of surprising. Huh. So they're totally tapped out, so I think what we want to do... This is also a 2. We do this. We do plus a Defiance on the Griff. We go to combat. Now we have Coven. We attack. And sack it. And get a Spirit. Yeah, Search Party Captain's actually pretty good here. Mill 3 lands when they're stuck on 2 lands. Yeah. I don't think they can come back from this. Unfortunate that we got kind of a non-game. I don't think they mulled, though. Although keeping a 2-lander on the draw... Wait, was it the draw? I don't remember. I mean, it's certainly something I've done. And sometimes the gamble doesn't pay off, right? All our colors and 2 3-drops. I guess we have a lot... I mean, we're going to keep it. We have a lot of creatures we can draw into. So having all our colors is probably worth it. Not a great draw. So, assuming we draw nothing else, I think we'll just lead with Ritual Guardian. Yeah, a trick and a removal spell and 2 3-drops is really not what this deck wants. So... Infiltrator... Kind of unsurprising, I guess. So yeah, I guess we'll just play this dude. Does do a good job of holding the fort, assuming they can't immediately kill it. Flame Channeler does not give Coven. Gosh, no, they immediately kill it. Okay. This is becoming a problem. Okay, so let's go to blocks, block here. Do this. Do you have a burn spell? They have 3 in a row? Okay, there's no way that I can just... That's absurd. I can't deal with 3 burn spells in a row. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't like not having any of my other colors, but I do have just 3 creatures with an okay curve, and I do actually have Coven. Could be Olivia's Midnight Assault? No. Okay. So I can play Unruly Mob, have Coven next turn. So if they just pass, this could be, what, flip the switch to counter the Unruly Mob, but that's fine. Okay, I discard 2. Definitely join the dance and the plains, actually. Okay. Order it is. Okay. So I don't think I want to just trade with Hoarder. It doesn't seem great. So what are we thinking? Like, I could just hit for 2. Or we could just trade with Hoarder. This gets bigger. I lose my Coven. I don't think I want to. I think we just attack with Witch. I see you looking at that. Is Fleshtaker dying? Trownyard Amalgam, 836. They mill themselves. They find Covetous Geist, which they can cast. That's not bad. So let's see. If I attack, I could sack like 2 things. This becomes a 6/6. The Blessed Defiance can definitely do some work. So yeah, I think what we're going to do here is do this, and then attack here, here, here. That doesn't seem great. Okay, so what we're going to do then is play Blessed Defiance. I have to sack 2 things to make this happen. Yeah. So I think we just do it on the Unruly Mob. Then we sack. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we do it again, kill this. And then we also kill the witch. I think we also kill the witch. Okay. So we don't actually have Coven next turn. Maybe it won't really matter. So they're probably going to play this Death Toucher. Because they have a lot of cards in hand. Heh. It's unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, the Dualcraft Trainer is very good, but maybe I needed to try to find land so I could start casting Join the Dance. And it's not like I have Coven right now anyway. Oh, no. Oh, that's good. To take 2 cards, so they ruined one of the Join the Dances as well. Well, we did draw that, but... Okay, so that gives us Coven. We attack? Yeah, I think we do. So we go to combat. You get double strike. And then we attack here and here. So you are going to eat this. Unruly mob is not really what I want. You are going to eat this. That's not what I want. Okay. So now these are going to trade. I gain a ton of life. And they still don't have good attacks, and I'm at 37. Like, I could definitely run out of resources, but the Join the Dance is going to give me Coven again. And right now they have nothing that can block. Okay. Is this instant? No. So we can get Coven and have good attacks. You get double strike. Maybe I should have kept a land on top. I guess they could have Corpse Cobble and it would be bad for me. Startle wouldn't be the best. They have something, because they could have, like, played, at the very least, like this. Yeah. I can put that on top. I still got damage through with it, though, so I think that's okay. Okay, so this searches something. It also holds me back, actually. Pretty effectively. So yeah, I don't have attacks this turn, right? No, I don't. Okay, so I think we just play this. Play this. Yeah, we don't have anything good to do, so I think we just have to chill for a turn. Which isn't great, since they have a lot of resources, and I kind of have none. But yeah, playing the 4/4, it really needed to be something that could kill the Dualcraft Trainer. I guess I could have double striked the Dualcraft Trainer and traded there, but that just doesn't seem like it's in my best interest. I guess now I also have the option to draw, like, the kill toughness 4 or greater. But I also just, I'm going to have good Fleshtaker attacks. Okay. Why would they do that? They have no mana. I have a first striker. Okay, that's not bad. So we have Coven. Do I have anything that I can bring back? I have Unruly Mob. Okay, so go ahead and double strike you. Go ahead and attack. You have to block it. Yeah, you probably just chump it. Okay, and end the turn. So I can flash the Griff. Right now I don't need to pick anybody up. The Griff with double strike actually attacks pretty well, but I don't want to trade the Fleshtaker for the Geist. So I think I have to keep the double strike on the Fleshtaker. Okay, that doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, I guess it is big, which kind of sucks. They have 6 cards in their library. Can they even possibly kill me? I don't think so. Well, that's going to be good for me, I think. Like, my life total is so high that them just, like, tapping a blocker for me actually just seems fine. No, I don't want to do that. Ooh, that was a great draw. Like, really, really good. Okay, so go to combat. So they have, what, 3 blockers? So yeah, I can just full attack. It doesn't even matter. Double strike up. Let's see. Let's just count to make sure. They block a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's just make sure that we don't mess this up. So, like, they block... They have to block Fleshtaker. They block this, they block that. And then they take 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So, put this on, I guess, the Griff. And then full attack. Okay, and they're taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're taking 7. Okay. The Wardens was very, very good there. Gosh, when they played that Diagraph Horde, I kind of thought that that was going to be too much value, but they did not get really anything out of their Decayed tokens. So that is my first trophy from Midnight Hunt. Hopefully that was fun to watch. I'm really surprised that that deck trophied, but it was a fun deck to play for sure. And sometimes when you cobble together something a little bit weird and then it works out, it's kind of more rewarding. The Abzan go wide tokens thing definitely seemed like an archetype with a little bit of extra fixing. It could probably even be consistent. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for it. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing more. Thanks for watching this one.